Jay Lethal here. I'm here to talk to all you Ring of Honor fans about something that's very important to me, and that's the start of a wrestler's career. It took the world champion, Samoa Joe, to show me the light, you know? Things that I never would have known if it wasn't for him, and also how to carry myself outside of the ring. He became my family. Everywhere I go, I still hear that word protege. There comes a time when a man has to stand alone. And I'm asking you, when do I step out of your shadow?
You know, there were so many burgeoning prospects in Ring of Honor's infancy. And in this kind of misfit ragtag band of idiots, you know, I saw Jay.
This kid's put together, too. I don't even know why he's hanging out with Special K.
Jay Lethal was a guy that was just having fun in professional wrestling. Samoa Joe said, hey, take this sport serious and you can really be a champion.
He found a big brother, a man that could help him satisfy the ambition that he had to one day become the Ring of Honor World Champion himself.
I would say it was stronger than just a friendship. You know, some aspects, you know, I consider it a brotherhood.
I was used. I did his dirty work is what I did. The crowning achievement of my wrestling career at that time was having my parents sit in the crowd and watch as their young 19-year-old son won the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. It was that raise, so now you can buy that big house. That's what I had. And Samoa Joe, the person who helped me get there, took it all away.
You know, to win the Pure Championship, you know, it's a bit bittersweet. In a lot of ways, it's marring your own creation. You know, it'd be like finishing the Mona Lisa and then slashing it with a knife.
I think it was a wake-up call to Samoa Joe and a lesson well learned from Jay Lethal.
He needed to see the holes in his game. He needed to understand that he wasn't there yet. And unfortunately, Jay needed to be taught that lesson.
In that match, you beat the crap out of me. Physical bruises, those healed. But emotionally, I will never heal.
Almost 17 years later, we have somebody that is more than in their prime. You have a former Pure Champion, television champion, tag team champion, world champion. We're talking about the franchise Jay Lethal.
You know, it was hard not to pay attention to what he was doing. You know, solidifying himself as one of the greatest ROH champions of all time.
I had to shed all of his teachings. I had to shed his stench. I had to shed his fingerprints that were deep on my very soul. I had to shed it so that I could look myself in the mirror and be proud of what I saw.
Jay Lethal has rightfully earned the nickname The Franchise as a man who holds almost every club and franchise record for Ring of Honor, and a man who really epitomized Ring of Honor for the greater part of the last decade.
And I had both the Ring of Honor World Championship and the Ring of Honor Television Championship. That's like being the president and the vice president. And I was the man. I was the face of the company, and I way overshadowed anything that Samoa Joe has ever done in Ring of Honor.
As most champions are defined, they're defined by their one great run. And mine still has yet to be eclipsed. You know, he came close, very close. I think that's always been the issue with Jay. Close. I think now it's just him desperate to get over that finish line.
Wait a second! And Sanjay Dutt has betrayed the trust of Jonathan Gresham as well. And then Lee Moriarty. It's Moriarty and Lethal, but Sanjay Dutt. And now they too can double team Moriarty. Lethal injection caught on Moriarty. Come on, man, that's not how this goes. Business just picked up. Samoa Joe back home in Ring of Honor. This was Jay Lethal's mentor. Talk about men that know each other. Talk about men with history.
That's not what I taught him. I taught him be vicious. But we don't share the carcass. We don't gather a pack of hyenas. We hunt solo. And we take everything. And I just went out there to remind Jay about how to do things the proper way. And I showed him how to.
Kanico Mount Buster! Joe covers, 2, 3!
Finally, Joe's journey to win this elusive title is over.
We have got a special present that we know you're going to appreciate.
Drum roll, please.
release.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, good God. And that's Satnam Singh. One of the biggest son of a bitches I've ever seen. The first ever native of India drafted into the NBA. He's been working out under the guidance of Sanjay Dutt.
Now, Sanjay, Satnam, and I, we think we want a shot at this Ring of Honor Television Championship. But Samoa Joe's a gutless coward, and he would never accept our challenge. So we figured, why don't we just keep attacking him and provoking him till finally, like a man, he stands up and defends himself.
July 23rd, ROH returns to pay-per-view, Death Before Dishonor. And what we need from you, won't cut it with this pencil. We need you to take this pen, black ink, sign your name on the dotted line. Let's make it official.
Are you going to actually be committed to doing what you need to do to make sure that I don't come around anymore? The answer is simple. You're not willing to do what I'm willing to do to you.
I'm worried that Jay Lethal will use the fear and the jealousy as motivators in this bout. And if he does, he's going to be fighting for the wrong reasons, and it's Samoa Joe's match to win.
Jay Lethal is inside of Samoa Joe's head. And now the champion is going in with an injury caused by his opponent. A master of the craft, a franchise, will do nothing more than to capitalize on what he's already started.
I want those memories to replay in your mind. I want every word that came out of your mouth to be ringing in your ears as I slam my fist into your skull.
I'm gonna give you the greatest gift that any teacher could ever ask for. I'm taking every ounce of disrespect that you've thrown my way. I'm taking every ounce of pain that you have thrown my way. I'm taking every ounce of hatred that I have developed for you, and you are getting all of it. Every last drop.
You are not a chosen one. You are not the one for the job. You are not the successor. You are not the next in line. The only thing you're gonna be is another victim with a number that is written down in what I have done on this earth.
When I take your Ring of Honor Television Championship, I will make sure you never forget. You will never forget.